Adventurers, this is Misa Gans, lead product manager for Neverwinter, and it's my pleasure to introduce you to our new Dragon Hunt system featured in our latest content update, Dragon Slayer, available now for free on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. With the new system, you can become a mighty dragon slayer and confront the deadly dragons threatening the Sword Coast. And as a dragon slayer, you call the shots. You get to decide which hunts to participate in, each with their own exciting challenges and rewards. To get started, speak with Sergeant Knox in Protector's Enclave. He'll introduce you to Smerdiuk Dragonbane and his motley dragon hunting crew. As you work with Smerdiuk, you'll unlock new options in the queue menu. You'll be able to hunt young dragons by yourself, adult dragons in a party of 3, or the most powerful ancient dragons in a full party of 5. If you're feeling brave, you can even take on adult or ancient dragons solo. But be warned, the older the dragon, the greater the challenge. Be sure to prepare, or you'll end up like this adventurer. Whatever hunt you choose, get ready for an epic battle. If you want to vary up the challenge a bit, you can apply hunt modifiers. Hunt modifiers change the way hunts play out, altering the strength of your target as well as the rewards. The more challenging a hunt is, the better the winnings. Dragon hunts take place across 5 distinct environments where the chromatic dragons have made their lairs and hidden their vast treasure hoards. From icy peaks to volcanic depths, you'll explore unique lairs that reflect the nature of the chromatic dragon who dwells within. Whether you take on the vicious white dragon or the cunning green dragon, you'll discover each chromatic dragon has a fighting style that matches its personality and elemental affinity. Adventurers will find several dragons in Neverwinter have been completely revamped. Along with a fresh new look, these ferocious enemies have the ability to take flight, unleash devastating breath and swipe attacks, and can even stand tall as they display their mastery of magic. After a hard-fought battle, dragon parts obtained from a successful hunt can be used to acquire powerful new rewards from Smerdiuk's armorer. As you make progress in your epic quest to become a dragon hunting legend like Smerdiuk Dragonbane, you'll discover hidden knowledge about these powerful creatures, unlock hunt modifiers, and acquire new dragon hunt gear. Now, you have all you need to know to become a dragon slayer, so get out there and slay some dragons.
From the battle ashes where fear and terror dwell, we'll rise like giants ready to fight together. We won't back down. Through fire and dark and caverns, we'll brave the winds of hell. Our weapons will guide us, ready to fight together. We won't back down. Every day we'll echo our courage. Let's give it a story to tell. So open the gates and bind our fates together. We won't back down. No, we won't back down. Raise your swords, raise the war. Never back down.
Mic test, mic test.
Menzo Baranzan is a prison. I am fortunate to have escaped. It is my hope that someday this place can be cast open, its citizens freed from their captor.
Lorth is a demoness, a destroyer, a plague upon the world, with her loyalist scum following her ways of chaos and ruin into the depths of the abyss itself.
I think the blaspheme are righteous in their cause, and the loyalists are not. If war...
Hello adventurers, it's Rex, and this is the Rex Ranger Show, and we're back in the Forgotten Realms of Neverwinter, with Don Ragerex. He's a Maze Master. He's a Cleric. He's an Arbiter, meaning he's a damage dealer, and he is a male half-elf. He's getting ready to do his, hopefully his weekly haul in Triar's Churros on Fire. Let's see if we can get some space in our inventory here. Let's see if we can get out of this spot. Alright, let's go ahead and do a quick invocation. I'm going to go ahead and defeat myself right here. I am stuck. Feet. Just to get back into the stronghold. Oh, wait. Nowhere near is it. Ah, that's funny. Alright, let's go ahead and instead go to, let's see, the Forgotten Gate. We'll see if there's any quest to pick up there. We'll go back to the stronghold, deposit some stuff, and then get back into the weekly haul that we must do. All right, let's go ahead and before the week is over. All right, we're 1 week behind with this particular. Soon we will.
Nothing left on my end. Just got work. We've got things to do.
See where we are.
Let's get them done.
In the hall. Let's collect this. No room in the inventory. Again, let's go to the inventory and see if we can get some room in there. Let's go back into the campaign, get the frozen treasure that we have here, start another voucher. 20 hours, that'll be done. Alright, so let's go ahead and see where we were, what we were trying to do. And that is campaigns. We're going to go to the Soul Collector, and we are at 25% for what we just turned in. Alright, so we got to get some more. Let's see what quest we have in the journal. We'll try Churros here. We want to do changing when we, okay, contribution, distribution, maybe the experiment. Resistance disorder is at 30%, that's the activities. Both of those will give us another 50, and then we'll do minor quests, maybe try Churros on Fire. Go ahead and get to the stronghold just so we can deposit some, get some inventory space back. Here we go. Hopefully coming through loud and clear, and so is the game. If not, let me know. We'll do some adjustments.
It's a good day for building.
Fallen beast complete. Fighters will be gone. Iron Deer Smith and
Thanks
the Gorgon off complete. Let's go ahead and turn in this one. I think that was my enemy's time. Let's go ahead and turn in defending the stronghold. Got space again. Let's go see if we can do something about that. Not much that I can see. I think we can go to the trade house. Something for sale. That might be an option. I thought I just saw a couple of things, but apparently they are bound to character, which means that we can refine them. Let's do that then. See these guys here? Oh yeah, character. Bound to character, refine. Anything like that, we always like to refine. Let's go ahead and get our quest here. Defending the stronghold and keeping the peace. And then we can go to the coffers and see if we can go ahead and deposit. 43 heroic charge of power, adventuring charge of power 10, engineering charge of power none at the moment. Minor professions. Let's see. Surplus equipment. There may be some opportunities there, but I'm not going to do them right now. Turning in care coning frozen treasures. And those are not the actual numbers that we need because we're in the middle of an actual stronghold upgrade. So it takes a little bit before it corrects itself once the stronghold is finished. Alright, so let's see if we can get some points for the day and also drop that in, get it out of the inventory. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we have in the journal the bow downs in, the evaluation. Okay, so I think we already did that. Let's see what else we got. Remains. Just to make sure we already did that, I'm going to go ahead and go to Spectre's Enclave. Double check that we did already do the Portobello's dungeon for the day. I think we did. And then we'll go straight to the AO to try to get our weekly haul complete.
Be prepared for
Yeah,
a
the
hello,
dungeon
my
master
friend.
did not do it.
I
Alright,
hope you're
so
ready to
luckily we
experience Portobello's.
checked. Here we go. So we also have Portobello's to do. We're only going to deal with our 4 main characters today, if we get to them. But we're going to deal with the Cleric, the Warlock, the Barbarian, and the Fighter. Because all of them need their weekly haul. I'm going to get as much of it as I can complete. Of course, let's see here. If the journal says that you can now do the Portobello's, yes. Let's go to the queues. Hit up some Portobello's. And that's to increase these here participation tokens. This is the character that I have that has the most right now. 213. We're gonna get 2 more once the dungeon is over. In the meantime, we can still hang out in Chartreuse on Fire. So we're gonna go directly to the plunge and see if we can grab something there while we wait for the skirmishes to pop. It looks like we have some activity here. And this gives us a much currency that we're looking for. 5 at a time. Every little bit counts. Especially considering that it takes what this told me 3,000. Even the highest thing, I think 4,000. So there you go, 5 trillion research tokens. Just got a bunch. Let's accept the queue for Portobello's and have some fun on the tabletop. Over the heating campfire, plus $1 ability scores.
Flabbergast leads you
There's
to
a
a series
tabletop.
of caves
We'll let
and
that roll.
says,
Let it roll.
this trial might be more than you can handle. Nevertheless, it's important that we assess your trap survival capabilities. We've heard rumors of drow in the vicinity, so be extra careful. Good luck. With that, Flabbergast and Mr. Snibbly retreat.
I think they're
to a safe
finally getting the
distance.
swing of it. Spikes, arrow traps, explosive ruins. What more could you ask for?
How about some earplugs?
Here we go. Let's try to jump through this. With the heated campfire.
Tumbling out of the darkness is the biggest dodecahedron you've ever seen, with numbers carved into its sides.
We did.
A drider emerges from the shadows. All around it, you detect explosive runes carved into the floor. A drider cautiously.
Yeah, a drider. Everybody's already in there. Doesn't have to change. Drider, we got 1.5 health remaining. You go.
Remember the last group who came to
Here we go. The beholder.
Thick chains anchor a beholder to the cave floor. The beholder tries to free itself, and the chains don't look like they'll hold it much longer. The beholder's eyes widen with shock and awe as its life comes to a sudden, unexpected end. It spits forth expletives as it flops down onto the cave floor. When you exit the caves, Flabbergast says,
Alright, let's open the chest. And turn this in for participation tokens. Oh, look at this. We got another chest. Let's open it. Alright, let's check if the other one is available. The other boss there that we can get for participation tokens. If not, we'll go straight to well, we can't go straight to Portobello's. We gotta go first to the Protector's Enclave and then go into the, alright, it's not here. The boss is not. Let's go Protector's Enclave.
Great idea.
Alright, turning
It is
in
I.
to the dungeon to Flabbergast, and that gives us 2 more, and we're at 215. Alright, let's go ahead and go back. We try our churros. Try to finish up our weekly haul. We'll go to the plunge again, see if we get lucky and get another one. Yep. get this out of my mind. I haven't found the other mods to use, especially in a pinch. I guess this seems to mostly come through all the time. So let's go ahead and change that right now. As the mount power, magnificent is what I look for here. Yeah, right there. And open the chest here. There you go. And we are really filling up our inventory. All right, let's see. What are they saying? What instance are we in? We're on 1. 1 is at about, what do you call that? Like 60? Quest, the one on there, I guess. Right, let's go to South Pole here, which is southwestern cavern. And then let's go right here, finish this quest. Alright, that was an example of fire with fire. How many of these guys? I think it's 6 or something. Nice. Alright, we got them. How about that? What else we got in this area? Mirror and these guys. So let's go back to fire churros.
Kneel to my power!
So, how can we get out of this area? For the plunge. Do the plunge, do the plunge. Let's go to the plunge. Let's let the zone know. Alright, so we're moving on. The mirror. Where else can we go? Here? Yeah. Turn these in so we get some more quests.
Life would be a lot. I've said anything worth doing is worth doing right, wouldn't you say?
This one?
Look, it's so the you think a sealed dungeon something.
There we go. Got that one complete. I think I might as well. Eight at 80%. We're kind of like at 80%. We're like at 75. I would say. The plunge. Who's this lady that keeps showing? This one right here. Huh? Who's that lady that they keep showing? Oh. Is that a factual thing that they know about? Oh, did they just defeat him? Let's go to the quest givers. At the Forgotten Gate.
Welcome, welcome. We opportunity now. I know you're
Lava fishing and treasure hunting. Quest picked up. Not the fairest of them all. Of the land, right?
We've got things to do. Let's get them done.
Let's see how far we've come. Not this one. Here, this one. We're at 48%. A lot of people standing by for the experiment. Find a treasure. Oh, they changed where the treasures are? That's interesting. Lava fish. Alright, let's go find the treasure first up here. We'll come back for lava fishing. Alright, where's the treasure here? Here? There it is. Oh, again. It's hard treasure to get. We go here. We have to go around. Oh, let's go there. The Southern Cavern, Southwestern. If this is treasure, that's not the treasure. Go through here? Oh. I didn't know there was a way up here. Interesting. Hold on, find these though. Ah, here. That one isn't it either. We're gonna find another one. Treasure. Okay. Here. There.
Frozen death!
What are we supposed to do with the lava thing? Lava fish. Fish. Fishing rod. Okay. Good. I cooked the potion tray. Replace the hot. Very different in the book, huh?
Shall stand in my way.
Oh, you have to interact. Oh my god. I'm gonna do this part. Did we not complete that? Yes, let's visit all the points, I guess. Right here. Current seems heavy. I don't know what the difference is. It's a lot, huh? Oh my god. I'll get you for that! Here's just the reset because I need to go to. There's the portal. I might have missed it. Might have missed it. See. It's like a long time. Woo! Okay, I didn't miss this. Not only is it 25 points for a weekly haul out of 100, it is also 100 of the same currency we need. Research tokens. Woohoo! We're turned around here. Oh, there we go.
You call upon me.
Contribution.
Folks say they can feel things going back to normal.
Alright, so let's go to the inventory. No, not the inventory. Let's go to the campaign. And we are now at 99 out of 100. Just a minor quest that needs to be done here for the cleric. Alright, so We have that cooking. See what we got here close to us. And this one. We'll do it. So right here. Particular tune. The Mountain Gate.
Was that your best attempt? Let's try it again.
Slaughter!
Again, so we can go to the journal, campaign, and see that we finished another weekly haul. Alright, so I guess to pick up 200,000 Astro Diamonds. Very nice. That inventory is probably pretty full. Let's go ahead and change out the open this. Nice little haul there. 200,000 Astro Diamonds. Let's equip this. Fortune tray, replace the fishing rod. Woohoo! Alright, adventurers, we completed a weekly haul with the cleric. Let's get over to the fighter and see if we can do a little bit more of his weekly haul. Okay, taking the question. Not nobody. That changes their package to his mount power. That guy went off the side. Change the mount power. Mount. And let's go to Frozen Magnificent. And then let's go ahead and pop open this chest. Activating research tokens. Alright, let's see if anybody's gonna do the experiment here. Actually, we should go to see what they're saying. Anything being said right now? Social. Yeah. Social now. Alright, let's go over to the other boss over here. Maybe we can get a few more. Let's go over to Forgotten Gate. Returning in treasure hunting. Another minor quest. Reinforcing ward. Another minor quest. We're picking up
The wizard scribes.
Room Weekly. And we're picking up. No, we're actually turning in Undead.
We don't know what.
Picking up Quick Act Assist and Undead.
Just.
Alright, so let's go ahead and see what we got in the journal. The journal says contribution distribution the experiment. We're going to do that one, hopefully. Doom and Gloom, high priority. That is the heroic encounters. Resistant disorder, 84%. That's already high priority. Those are the weekly activities. And then we got Fire Cruise if you want to do that. So let's go ahead and let the group know that we're looking. Invite micro experiment. All right, Zoom. Zone. Invite. Heroic. Or experiment. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. We are someplace that has about 45% for experiment. What else can we do? Resistance member. Let's go to the resistance member. Guy made a run for it, huh? Go to the other two. Completed the resistance member quest. See what else? Yeah, ghost over here. Instance. Let's see what instance we're on. We're on 3. We got question in here.
Thanks for.
What do you want? I'm busy.
Yeah, I'll leave. Zone. Go here. Ooh, that lands. In the future? How did he marry somebody in the past like that? Huh? In the future, okay. You get that quest complete. And that in too. For the same Necro 2. In instance, no can do. What else? Go to the Fountain Gate. We can turn stuff in. Okay. And if there's any quick snack that can be gotten, that'll be great. Fix it. Find treasure. This is a normal treasure one. Let's do here. Let's see where we're up to. Campaign. Wait, did it say that we already finished? No. So what? Oh, we never collected this one. We're at 28%. Let's see, maybe they changed this up. It didn't. Let's see if yep, it's here. I will today. Alright, message. I don't know why that message didn't seem to go through. Alright, here we go. This way. This way. Somebody just said that they they saw Willow today. The 80s movie. Found W. Eastwood. W stands for Willow. His last name, the character's last name in the movie is Willow. I mean, so they said they saw the 80s movie today. Alright, so why were we going into this area? I don't know why we went into there. We didn't really need to go. We needed to go over here to the treasure. Boom! Chaka-laka-laka-laka, boom, boom. Yeah, we're gonna go over here and do ghosts. So something fun comes up. That'll tell him to port me out of here. Yep, perfect. This is on gate. Alright, so let's go ahead and do you have that much stuff in our inventory? I think so. That's better. That's better. This is one of the good ones, right? Yeah. Let's turn this in. Anything else grab here? How is it that it's turning out that instead of having a ton of quests, we do have this one, which is good. We'll go to the plunge. Necro 7. Let's go 7 and try to get that necro. Oh no, changes. I can't do this I wanted the experiment. Alright, we'll get this necro.
Stand against the dark.
Go for the feet. That should reduce its awareness. Don't ask me why.
You have questions about why are there any answers to that? Anybody knows?
To my power!
Stop that beam. Stop that beam right there. Stop that.
Ignorance.
Its neck is exposed! Take it down!
The Necro Titans. It's like a complete Necro Titans. Outside jump.
Your power. Eat.
here. Get back then. Got this. Got everybody. Alright. 9 of 10. Right necro. What are they saying? Let's see if it's true that they have this. Oh, it just passed. Oh well. Let's go turn pressed in. Actually, let's go to the plunge. And get the mirror. To the plunge, everybody! Nice plunge. There we go. Who's done an ice plunge? Not I. Splash cold water in my face. Not an ice plunge. Gone to some pretty cold water before. Minus ice. Doesn't feel like I'm getting all the good quests anymore. Maybe they changed up the quests. I was getting a slew of doable quests, one right after the other. It's the worst when it's an evil twin. Invite to number 1 for what? What do they want on 1? What's going on 1 that's special? Nothing's going on 1. I'm in 1. See? I'm in 1 and I want to change. What though? I don't know. I'm not calling anything else out. Right? Experiment. Please. All right. Let's see what we got here. Try this spot again. Then we'll see if we can get some good refreshed quests. We are going to front gate.
None shall stand in my way.
Welcome. We've got opportunity to get our hands on some pretty
Look, it's nice that you're eager to get. So the mirror. You think a sealed dungeon? That top. Something.
The good ones.
Life would be a lot better. We don't. Anything worth doing is worth doing. We've got a party of red.
Party. All right, those are all good ones. And we also got another one just complete right now, which we can turn into Zoom.
Nothing left on my. We've got things to do. Let's get them done.
And so we can go to journal. We're now at 76, but let's call it 75. We need to get one major or a few little quests in. So I would like to get the experiment done. Human Zoom, we got 50%. Let's see what experiment 1. One is only at yeah, somebody's calling them out, saying that one is only at 1%. All right, so see what happens. We'll do our minor quests. I didn't really be able to finish that before. We'd also do on fire, but I'm going to do this instead. One guy here, so let's get him before we go do old reception hall. So this is one of the resistance members, and we'll do the rest of the resistance stuff. Can we go up here like this? Let me see. Yeah, we can actually. I'm gonna get this quest done as we go there. I like this one. Fiendish disturbances. Ring the bell for the companion. There are the companions that are from specific. Hungry. Go here and do this one too. I think we're gonna have all we need once we do this round. We're at 80%. I might as well move to 3. And I can't. We're gonna go look at the mirror. You get it, mirror, and then window view comes out. Yeah. Imagine if you look in the mirror and your own image fights you. Boom. I guess we can go through here because that one's closer. Boom, chakalaka laka boom boom. Boom chakalaka laka boom boom. Chakalaka laka boom boom. What's a good movie that's out for free? One of the streaming services. Give me a recommend. Yeah. I'd like to see something fun. There's what we're looking for. Resistance member. And we go down the corridor. Avoid the unfriendlies if possible. There's the unfriendlies. We're on our turbo room board. More. Then we get underneath for finishing up second weekly haul in one sitting. That's pretty awesome. Let's go confirm. Let's go confirm, adventurers. Through the rocky pillars we go. Anywhere here, if you just defeat yourself, you'll appear on the but right, here's one.
Thanks for
Needs to be 5 for us to be able to get our goal here. 2.
The Lord.
This is 5. Is that 5 altogether eventually? Go ahead and see. Campaign says, drum roll please. 96%. We needed one more. Did we miss turning one in, or did we just count incorrectly? I think we counted incorrectly, and we missed turn. No, we didn't miss turning one in. We don't have another one. I think we only did 4. We're missing something here.
One does not simply walk.
Oh look, we have this good one. Let's go do that good one. Let's see. We also have this closer, so we'll just finish this. Do 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 do. Did we get this before the guy wakes up? Oh, we did. Wow! Did we just do some stealth action from the fighter? Oh! Doubling it up on the stealth action. We're gonna do a third one with stealth action. Whoa! I can't believe it. Can't believe it. This is not gonna be possible, but we're gonna try. Nah, see, I knew it. The stealth action is time. And that's good. Alright. Grab this. Did we get it? There we go. And here they all appear, but we can get it before they appear. Boom! Later! Turn this one in. We finished 2 weekly hauls adventures. Pretty good haul for us. Tomorrow we can do.
I could really use a nap.
Warlock and the Barbarian as weekly hauls, if it's possible, of course. It'd be good enough to get one. Let's go ahead and see if we can confirm the weekly haul is complete. Complete. All right, so this is we just completed the 9th weekly haul for the. This is the 9th week of the new campaign, so of the Soul Collector. So we have 1 more week next week for the fighter. We have 2 more weeks for the cleric because he somehow, I somehow messed up one of the weeks. Didn't turn something in and thought I had. So, and then the Warlock and the Barbarian can get their 9th week complete tomorrow or the next day, or tomorrow and the next day. For now, let's go ahead and get some of those Thayan pendants in there. Only one. Yeah, because we only did one. The other ones were for the quests. Alright, adventurers. Well, I had a ton of fun doing this with you all. I hope you had fun too. I look forward to seeing you for the Warlock and the Barbarian weekly hauls as well. We'll be back within 24 hours looking for more adventures in the Forgotten Realms of Neverwinter. Of course. Until then, please take care. Bye for now. Woohoo!
Hey, please don't forget, your follow makes this geeky gamer happy.
Hello adventurers, it's Rex, and this is the Rex Razor Show, but I'm stopping in real quick to let you know that we have finally reached, well, why instead of me saying it, I'm going to just go ahead and show you. So we're here at the Stronghold, and we're going to go see, actually, after a quick invocation there, let's go see the Steward. And see on our progress here, see the Stronghold overview. And as you can see, Guild Hall level 15 construction. That's our target. And it says upgrade affordable. If we go here, we see that all these levels, all the way through 15 and 16, it has everything in white. That means that everything has been completed. You can see the 17 has some things in red. Namely, we need gold and fey trinkets. But 16 is complete. So that's good news, which means that we can exit this and go over to the Stronghold plot right here. And you can see again, it says everything's white. Level 6 requirements all met. We can hit the upgrade button, which we're going to do right here and right now, just to show you. Here we go. Look at that. Look at all the things we did. Congratulations, us. Confirm. All right, there we go. It says that it is under construction, level 15 to level 16 upgrade. 14 days and 23 hours remaining for that upgrade to be complete. So that's it. We don't have anything else to do other than maybe start working on things that we know we could do for the next one. Fey trinkets, what was it? In gold is what we saw is next for 17. But once these, see, as soon as I hit to do the construction, all of a sudden you can see a bunch of things turn red, which means those got used up. So we may have different requirements for 17 as soon as this is finished. By the way, hey, good news. We finally did it. We're at level 16. Hey, and I just want to remind anybody who is checking this out, especially if you're a lone player, if you're a solo player, a lone wolf, or if you're part of the guild, that's fine. No worries if you're part of the guild and you just want to continue the way you're going. That's fine. We're here for anybody who needs a guild and would like to have those boons, and nothing is required of you. But those solo players that you may be playing by your own, you don't even care to have a guild, but you're doing dungeons and skirmishes or advanced dungeons and skirmishes or trials. If you join, let me know. Just tell me that you want to join. I would love your help. Here's why. There's something very easy that anybody who does daily dungeons and skirmishes can do. If you're part of the guild, you can go over here to this guy, the cleric, and pick up doing your part, which I can't pick up because I can pick it up in 6 hours and 35 minutes. But basically, he gives it to you daily. And what you do is you pick it up. That's all you have to do. There's nothing else to do. Then you run your dungeons or skirmish. Once you do the dungeon or skirmish, and if you do an advanced one, you get a separate 15 Dungeoneer Charge of Power. You come back to him, turn it in, right? That's it. And every so often, doesn't have to be right away. You don't have to do it every time. But you come over here and deposit Dungeoneer Charge of Power. You see, I got 45 to deposit right now. Dungeoneer Charge of Power. That's a really easy one. All it is pick it up right before and right after. and you're done. And if you forget, hey, that's okay. It's not a big deal. The next day, you'll have a new one waiting for you. So it works like that. All right, adventurers, level 16 has started. 14 days, I don't know how many hours, and we'll be at level 16. And we'll be looking forward to more fun and adventures here in the Forgotten Realms of Neverwinter.
I received word from Harper Tessa, one of our allies in Thay. Zastam is up to something big. What exactly that is, we don't know. Our Harper friend has identified the presence of a resistance within Thay itself. If we can establish a connection with this resistance, perhaps we can uncover what Zastam's plans are and thwart them. Best hurry. Zastam must not be allowed to succeed.
Accept your judgment!
Lip Rippers said, hey, how did you summon 4 vanity pets like that? Sir Rex A. Bot said, welcome to the Rex Raz-Zor stream, Lip Rippers.
Suspended in air near Neverwinter is an island called Pirate Skyhole. A group of Neverwinter scouts were investigating strange occurrences, but it appears they've gone missing. They will not be forgotten.
Your insignificant sickens me.
We've heard some disturbing rumblings from Mount Hotenau. A fire giant known as Gomoth the Twisted seeks a primordial power he believes is buried beneath the volcano. The last time that volcano erupted, it nearly destroyed Neverwinter. We have to get to the bottom of this.
To brace yourselves for this. Well, that didn't go so badly.
Get his attention. Cleric, with me.
living.
Friends return, kingdoms may fall, but honor and respect are eternal currencies here in doomed space. Join my arena, where legends forge wealth. Let's see what you realm space creatures are made of. I'll be watching.
Coming soon to Neverwinter, more call to arms skirmishes, Orc Assault, Battle for the Bridge, and Temple Defense. These events allow players to participate regardless of level, and the experience is tailored for each individual member of the party. Players who may have previously missed out on these skirmishes can now jump in at any time, play through the epic missions, and win amazing rewards. In Orc Assault, players are tasked with protecting the Neverwinter guard post in the Tower District from waves of hostile orcs. Mog the Crusher will join the fray, so work together to bring him down. In Battle for the Bridge, players fight for control of a massive stone bridge over the fires of Mount Hotno. Fight through the flames and confront Grumthrox the Relentless and his fire giants. In Temple Defense, players must defend the Temple of Kelimvor and Ebon Downs against hordes of the undead. Defeat the powerful mini-bosses and destroy the crystals to save the temple. Upon completing these events, players will be rewarded with unique weapon skins and fashion items. Equip them and show your valor. These call to arms skirmishes are fast, action-packed weekend events. Join the battles while they last.
I've spent my life studying the enigma of dragonkind. What drives them, where to find them, the power they command. I've watched them build and topple whole societies. And I've seen the truth behind their treacherous words. They can be cold and callous. Some are outright savage, while others are more calculated in their ruinous pursuits. No matter their motivations, whatever fuels their primal rage, it is my responsibility to protect the citizens of Faerun from these dragons. Tell me, Dragon Slayer, will you join us?
Greetings, adventurers! This is Misa Gans, lead product manager for Neverwinter, and it's my pleasure to introduce you to our new Dragon Hunt system featured in our latest content update, Dragon Slayer, available now for free on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. With the new system, you can become a mighty Dragon Slayer and confront the deadly dragons threatening the Sword Coast. And as a Dragon Slayer, you call the shots! You get to decide which hunts to participate in, each with their own exciting challenges and rewards. To get started, speak with Sergeant Knox in Protector's Enclave. He'll introduce you to Smerdiu Dragonbane and his motley dragon hunting crew. As you work with Smerdiuk, you'll unlock new options in the queue menu. You'll be able to hunt young dragons by yourself, adult dragons in a party of 3, or the most powerful ancient dragons in a full party of 5. If you're feeling brave, you can even take on adult or ancient dragons solo. But be warned, the older the dragon, the greater the challenge. Be sure to prepare, or you'll end up like this adventurer. Whatever hunt you choose, get ready for an epic battle. If you want to vary up the challenge a bit, you can apply hunt modifiers. Hunt modifiers change the way hunts play out, altering the strength of your target as well as the rewards. The more challenging a hunt is, the better the winnings. Dragon hunts take place across 5 distinct environments where the chromatic dragons have made their lairs and hidden their vast treasure hoards. From icy peaks to volcanic depths, you'll explore unique lairs that reflect the nature of the chromatic dragon who dwells within. Whether you take on the vicious white dragon or the cunning green dragon, you'll discover each chromatic dragon has a fighting style that matches its personality and elemental affinity. Adventurers will find several dragons in Neverwinter have been completely revamped. Along with a fresh new look, these ferocious enemies have the ability to take flight, unleash devastating breath and swipe attacks, and can even stand tall as they display their mastery of magic. After a hard-fought battle, dragon parts obtained from a successful hunt can be used to acquire powerful new rewards from Smerdiuk's armorer. As you make progress in your epic quest to become a dragon hunting legend like Smerdiuk Dragonbane, you'll discover hidden knowledge about these powerful creatures, unlock hunt modifiers, and acquire new dragon hunt gear. Now, you have all you need to know to become a dragon slayer, so get out there and slay some dragons.
From the battle ashes where fear and terror dwell, we'll rise like giants ready to fight together. We won't back down. Through fire and dark caverns, we'll brave the winds of hell. Our weapons will guide us, ready to fight together. We won't back down. Every day will echo our courage. Let's give it a story to tell. So open the gates and bind our fates together. We won't back down. No, we won't back down. Raise your swords, but raise the war. Never, never back down.
Menzo Baranzan is a prison. I am fortunate to have escaped. It is my hope that someday this place can be cast open, its citizens freed from their captor.
Loth is a demoness, a destroyer, a plague upon the world, with her loyalist scum following her ways of chaos and ruin into the depths of the abyss itself.
I think the blaspheme are righteous in their cause, and the loyalists are not. If war comes, I will be on the right side of it.
Some fear war will soon envelop Menzo Baranzan. For me, the war has already begun. Welcome, soldier, to the cause of the blaspheme.
There's
something happening down below in the North Dark Reaches, and I need someone to find out what. A friend of mine, a dark elf by the name of Braylon Janquay, sent a message up that he'd found something unusual, but then disappeared. I need to know what he knows.
What is it that calls you to such a place? Duty? Knowledge? Revenge? Or merely fate? Your journey will take you into the dark itself, to a land that preys upon its people. You clutch onto steel and faith, but you are far from the sight of your gods. Lost in the mist, where only the dead will find you. Seek those cursed halls if you will, but know this. You cannot make demands of the devil, for he is the ancient, he is the land, and you are trespassers.
The cult of the dragon has spread terror and war across all of Faerun. And Severn the Worm-Speaker has achieved the unthinkable. From the Well of Dragons, he has summoned Tiamat, the Queen of Evil Dragons. We are not without hope. This threat has driven some Scourge warlocks to the Nine Hells to bargain with nameless powers in the fiery wastes of Phlegethos. With the new Soulbinder Paragon Path, you can summon dark horrors from the pits to tear your foes and destroy all they hold dear. Faerun's greatest adventurers have banded together like never before to face this ultimate adversary. Tia is needed so that Faerun has persevered. Help us by the Queen of Dragons back to the Nine Hells.
With the last breath of Malabog, peace finally returned to our realm. But I fear victory was claimed too soon. Grave danger brews beyond our sight. Enemies once thought defeated begin to gather and conspire. As protectors of the Feywild, we must rise again to meet this threat. A new war for Sherendar has begun.
Welcome to the Moon Dancer. It's good to have you aboard.
I am Princess Sadali of the Astral Elves. If you are willing, aid me in this quest. Help me defeat my brother and his allies, so that I may ascend the throne.
Now's our chance! Swarm the decks and clear out the stragglers!